Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the beautiful village of Peoria Heights. Thank you, Dustin and your staff for hosting us today. And Mayor Phelan, always a pleasure to be in your presence. One of my mentors when I got on the county board who taught me a lot about good government and how to be a good public servant. So with everything, this is one of his final acts as mayor, and I couldn't think of a better person to have served all these times with. So thank you for all your service, Mayor Phelan. Good morning and welcome everyone, and thank you for joining us in the launch of the Bison Trek Digital Passport and the Fired Up Mini Bison Contest. I'm James Dillon, Peoria County Board Chair. Really a great experience as being chair during a 200th anniversary celebration. So been a lot of good cheers before me. I just have the privilege of celebrating our 200th anniversary. As many of you know, Peoria County is celebrating its 200th birthday this year. We officially kicked things off on January 13th, the date that Peoria County was officially signed into law back in 1825. The date also marked the launch of our community art project, large-scale fiberglass bison sculptures designed to be displayed throughout the county. Since then, local artists, schools, and organizations have been hard at work bringing their creative visions to life. And we get to see two examples here today. As Roberta English will share more about shortly, not only is Bisontenial a fun play on words, it is also a nod to the real bison that still live in our area. Now, these vibrant bison sculptures are beginning to pop up across the county, from Wildlife Prairie Park, Treskers, to Peoria County Courthouse, and many places in between. To help track them all down, we're excited to unveil the Bison Trek Digital Passport, an easy and interactive way to discover each bison on the trail. To explain how that works, I have the privilege of introducing my colleague, Member Rob Brunel.
Thank you, Chairman Dillon. Welcome, everybody. So as many of these life-size bison from our community art project have been painted by local artists, they've been clear coated by Woodruff High School, and they've been delivered by Peoria County Highway Department. Now what do we do with them? So like Chairman Dillon said, we're introducing Bison Trek. And what is Bison Trek? It's a free use online platform where you can go on and see where all the bison are placed. You can then go to the bison and check in and earn badges based on checking in with them. To check in, all you do is take a picture of the bison and load it into the platform. Users will see a short blurb about each bison, the organization, who sponsors it, and we'll have some information on the artist as well. Like I said, you just take a photo to earn your badge. Each bison, once they're installed, if they're not already installed, we will put out messages on all of our social media, so please follow our social media on Instagram, Facebook, to find out when new bison are being installed. So you can go out and check in with those new bison. There's going to be approximately 40 bison sculptures displayed throughout the county. And there's also a couple of chances to earn special badges. So one special badge will be not only at Wildlife Prairie Park, which will have their painted bison there to check in as well, but you can also check in and earn a special badge at the actual bison herd themselves. We have other opportunities for special badges, but currently we are excited to have this partnership with Wildlife Prairie Park, and they are going to be giving out some monthly prizes for those people who participate in the Bison Trek program. And right now I'd like to introduce CEO of Wildlife Prairie Park, Roberta English, to talk a little bit about their participation in the program.
Thanks for having me. I am Roberta English, and I have the really distinct pleasure of being the CEO of Wildlife Prairie Park. And it is such an important institution in the community. It is important to the Peoria area. We have 140,000 visitors last year. It brings so many people to the community. And we were started by a man named Bill Rutherford. And I think it's great that we're doing this right here because Peoria Heights was really important to Bill Rutherford too. In fact, the tower out there was a big part of one of the visions of Bill Rutherford, especially that bird on the tower was a big part of Bill Rutherford's vision and many things that he did throughout the community. But I would say the most important thing that he did in his lifetime was building building Wildlife Prairie Park. So we're excited to be a part of this campaign. We have had bison at the park for almost all of our 47 years. And right now our herd is we currently have about 40 bison right now, but many of them are pregnant. So we usually have a herd a little bit over 50 bison. We have elk out there as well, but of course the bison are my favorite. And we're excited because we have the scavenger going on with the county. We also have our own scavengers going on with the park. And part of this scavenger hunt, we are having monthly awards. So when people participate in the scavenger hunt, they're going to get to win prizes. And the prizes are going to have monthly drawings, and you're going to get to win $50 gift cards from Wildlife Prairie Park. And the gift cards can be used towards memberships, lodging, merchandise, any of our classes, anything else. So that's really great. So because there's so much going on at the park, and you'll be able to use these gift cards any way you want. So it's so important that we recognize bison because they were a keystone species for our area. We really talk about preservation. We want to teach people about the native species that were here in our area before we all messed it up. And so that's what Wildlife Prairie Park is really about: conservation, recreation, education, and that's what we want to do. And we also instantly have white bison, though none of the bison are painted white. They are beautiful. And our bison is really a testimony to the park, not just because it represents many of the native animals that we have, but also because our bison was painted by one of our volunteers. Wildlife Prairie Park is an 1,800-acre park. We have currently 58 staff, which is not nearly enough to take care of our very large park. We survive because we have so many volunteers. Last year we had 700 people volunteering at the park. And one volunteer, his name is Larry Heron. He volunteered, he's been a volunteer probably about 15 years. He volunteered and he did this beautiful, beautiful artwork on our bison. I'm so proud of Larry. He did a fantastic job. And I can't wait to get it out there for people to find it on the scavenger hunt. So our volunteers are a big part of our park. It is why we still exist, along with donations and people like you and people just supporting our park. So get out there, come out, do the scavenger hunt, win some prizes, and come see our bison. And thank you very much for including us.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Peoria Heights. Welcome to Historic Tower Park and Village Hall. I didn't plan on talking about Bill Rutherford, but I can't miss the opportunity. Bill's law office was just down the street. He was a philanthropist and attorney, just did so many things from the Rock Island Trail to preservation of Grandview Drive. And you'll notice that this building resembles not only the buildings at Wildlife Prairie, but at Forest Park Nature Center, built like these shake shingle open A-frame buildings. So thanks to Bill for this historic building and this great park here. So we're honored you've chosen Peoria Heights to kick this off, and we hope you stay for a while today and visit some of our businesses. One of the historic aspects of the building I'd like to point out to you, these panels were done by local artists behind me, and this one right here, second one from your left, is taken out of Father Marquette's journal, what he saw when he came through Peoria Lake. And I think we really need to remember that and cherish the river, Grandview Drive. We're a river community, we're a river county, and to preserve the Illinois River. So I wanted to call that to your attention. But again, it's a very proud moment for me to be here to welcome you all as you celebrate the Bicentennial. Trustee Kazam has helped spearhead this project for Peoria Heights. So we have several bison coming to the Heights. So I want to give her credit. She has really done all the legwork for Peoria Heights, and hopefully we'll see her soon. But again, welcome everyone. Have a good morning and afternoon here.
I'd like to introduce Megan Morgan. Oh, sorry. She's the artist that Heights commissioned the bison to represent this week. So.
Thank you so much. I was thrilled when Beth contacted me through Barb at Exhibit A to do a bison. And I kind of work in different mediums, and so Beth and I chatted, we talked about him looking like a cast bronze piece, which I do a lot of that, where you can get the look, and he is actually covered in 9 layers of real bronze. You can get that look of bronze and it can be an outside piece without having to spend $80,000. So he is named after my great-grandmother, who is full-blooded Cherokee. And the name that I gave him is the Cherokee name for bison. It has a couple of different pronunciations, but for this instance, it is pronounced Yanai or Yanasi. So that is his name, again, dedicated to my great-grandmother, who was named Julie White from the Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma. I've never met her. I've seen one picture of her, but that kind of came out when I was doing this piece. His ruff, or the big rough piece of his hair and everything that's on the top in front of him, is an applied clay that I create out of all recycled materials. There is actually fine wood flour. There's paper pulp, and then there's a secret ingredient, because I'm the only one who knows it. And then it's mixed with a textile hardener, and then once it cures, it is great for outdoors. I've had some pieces out for like 14 years in this medium, and in the bras as well. And then when I got this guy, I'm like, there was something that was throwing me off, and then I realized he didn't have ears. So I gave him ears. I sculpted little ears and put those on him. But again, honored to be able to do this since my husband and I just moved here a couple of years ago to Peoria Heights, and to be a big part of this community. So I thank you, and Yanai is ready for viewing.
So we didn't want the Bisontenial, the painted art project, to be only restricted to people who could afford a $2,500 bison. We wanted it to engage the entire community. And in doing so, we have come up with something that is very affordable, that the entire community can participate in. And if Heather from Fired Up would like to come up and join me, very excited about this.
My name is Heather Hogan, and I am the manager at Fired Up. Katie Floody in the back is the owner. Fired Up has been located at 4532 North Prospect Road, and right here in Peoria Heights for 21 years. And we're so we are excited to partner with Peoria County to bring creativity to anybody that wants to dabble in the arts. You will have the opportunity to visit our studio, pick a bison, and create. You will glaze the piece, paint the piece, Staff's there to help you with different techniques and ideas. And then we'll take care of the rest. We'll take care of the firing and the photographing for the contest. And you will come back to the studio in 7 to 10 days. When it's ready, we'll contact you. And it's only $20. So I think it's a good deal. Super kid friendly, family friendly opportunity for anybody. And we ask that you do call for reservations. Our phone number is on the website, on our socials, you can reach out that way.
The county for local business. If there's any other local businesses who would like to partner with us on something for Bicentennial, please reach out and let us know. Like Heather had mentioned, it is $20. It's a flat fee for anybody, so they worked with us on the price again to make it affordable for anybody to come in and paint a bison. And we have an example of one that is unpainted versus one that's painted. And Emerson Daly is the granddaughter of board member Linda Daly. She was visiting grandma on spring break, painted a sample for us, and she made hers. Her inspiration was Neapolitan ice cream. It's got a little chocolate drizzle on the top of it. So. And then with it comes a little token, a commemorative wooden token that has branding on it. And she did mention a contest, so there will be a contest if you choose to enter the contest. We'll take pictures later. It'll run through the summer, and then whoever's mini bison is chosen as the winner will have that then recreated into a large scale bison to round out our program. That will be unveiled at our block party in October. You can also earn a special badge by painting a bison. So as part of the passport, you take a picture of it and you can earn a special badge. So you definitely want to thank the members of Fired Up for all the work you've done and the enthusiasm you brought to it and shared with us, because we were very enthusiastic when we reached out to them, and then we found out we couldn't find a bison, and then Heather dug and found a vendor who actually had the bison, who has ears. To close out today, I'd like to introduce a member from Peoria County Board Member David Dillon.
Thank you, Rob. As Peoria County Board Member representing District 9, which is Peoria Heights, obviously I'm very proud. Looking at these two bison, they're amazing. And watching them pop up through the community has been really, really neat. Driving around, I can't say that I appreciate art probably to its fullest extent, but driving around and looking at them has been very fun to me. I'm thrilled that Peoria Heights will be home to 3 bison, as you have heard. One will be here at Tower Park, one will be at Tresfer's Bakery, and one was generously donated by Village Trustee Beth Kazam to the Chamber of Commerce, to the Peoria Heights Chamber of Commerce. While I encourage you to check out the bison, please graze. Stick around, explore some of the local shops and restaurants, and enjoy everything that Peoria Heights has to offer. I'm also excited to welcome everyone from across the county to Fired Up. Through this fun partnership, anyone can join in the bicentennial spirit by painting their own mini bison. Before we close, though, I do want to recognize a few key partners that have helped make this possible. First of all, the students at Woodruff Career and Technical Center and their instructor, Michael Briggs, who is in the audience with us today. Thank you. They have been clear-coating each bison in their auto body shop, and their work has made these pieces shine while also protecting the artwork's integrity. Also, thanks to PJ Hare for stepping up to design, build, and engrave each bison bait, all on a tight timeline. The bases themselves are a great example of local skilled craftsmanship. Thank you to Peoria County Highway Department, our unofficial bison moving crew. The County Highway Department has helped each bison get to the artists, and then to Woodruff, and then finally to their display locations, and they are quite a feat to move. A special thank you to the Village of Peoria Heights for showing support in this celebration. Your generosity and community spirit are deeply appreciated. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to all those in attendance today for your support on this community project. We appreciate your involvement. Can I get a round of applause for everyone in the audience? And with that, I'm happy to open it up for questions. Yes.
How much does each bison weigh?
100 pounds for the bison and 100 pounds for the base.
Thank you.
They're just bulky. They're not heavy, they're fiberglass, so they're not super heavy, they're just bulky.
All right, thank you for coming out today and supporting us.
Thank you so much. We love him. We really, really love him. Yeah. We've had a lot of fun already. So we named him Turbo. Yeah. So he's bursting out of his little suitcase. I think that the artist really misses him though, honestly. Like
I think a few people have said that they get very used to their bicycle being very nice.
and he keeps saying my boy, and look, they gave him a name, and look at my boy's home, or so yeah, I feel like, well, you're not getting it back.
Yeah, no, he looks pretty permanent there. Yep.
Yeah, so thank you for everything you guys have done. Yeah, I know that was a lot. You guys did a good job. Yeah.
So that one was supposed to be clear coated. We're a little behind.
Oh, are they still?
That was out at Woodruff.
Okay. I just assumed that was getting it.
So it'll have plants.
Who's from Woodruff?
I've talked to you a couple times.
Oh, no, you're fine. We're with the airport, so we're just talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to ask you, do you have a coating that is a matte finish?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, so we ordered, it's in,
Okay.
it's sitting there, ready to go.